Lesson 2, day 2. We're looking at measuring length and height. So yesterday we talked about comparing length and height. So we used the words shorter, taller, longer, shorter. Today I would like you to think about how can we measure length and height. So if we have a look, we usually measure length and height in what's called centimetres. And sometimes we might just see cm, and that means centimetres. And you might see that on a ruler. We have those in class, I'm sure you've seen them before. And other ways as well. So we don't just have to use a ruler to measure things. We might use things like cubes, our hands, we might use sticks, we might use other toys. You might decide to find things around the house to help you measure things, and that's okay. If you don't have a ruler, that is okay. Use other things around you. So if we have a look here, we've got someone's footprint, someone's traced over their foot, they're going to measure it, and they're using paper clips. So this footprint is 6 paper clips long. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what's really important is if you start at the very edge of that first one there, and you've got to make sure you go all the way to the end, otherwise you won't be able to measure correctly. Now, if we have a look at this first question here, just getting you thinking. So, how many blocks does this skateboard measure? Now, if we have a look, we've got to make sure that they're right on the edge, and that skateboard is right on the edge. But over here, this is not on the edge, so we have to make sure that we don't count this block while we're counting. So if we start at the edge, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the skateboard is 9 blocks long. We can't count that last block because it's not the end. Alright, and remember there's also a video there in case you need a little bit extra help. Okay. Right, so today I don't want you to write anything down. I just want you to have a chat with your family about what you can see, how long things are. Maybe you can go and have a look in your own room or in your house and measure some different things as well. But if we look at activity 1, how many cubes are these objects? We've got pencil and we've got cue bar. So we need to think, okay, make sure it's at the very start and the blocks are at the very end, which this pencil is, so that's very good. So how many blocks can you see? Have a count first. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the pencil is 6 blocks long. I want you to have a go at cue by yourself. Okay, excellent. Now, I already know that there's 8 blocks, so if you've got 8, very well done. Now, if we have a look over here, we've got this girl here, her name is Rosie, and she's measuring a pen. Is she doing it correctly? Has she started her pen right at the edge of the blocks? No. So when you are thinking how long is this pen, you need to start where the pen is and where the end is. And Rosie has said the pen is 7 cubes long. Well, she's not right, is she? Because they're not starting right at the edge. So you need to think about that when you're looking at your measuring. Okay. Now we have our problem solving. So if we have a look, we've got Eva, Dexter and Rosie are comparing ribbons that they have. Unfortunately, Dexter has lost his ribbon. But he said, my ribbon is shorter than Rosie's, but longer than Eva. How long could Dexter's ribbon be? So if we have a look at Eva, we look at how long. So she started at the edge and in the end. So Eva's is 10 centimetres long. Rosie's started there, goes up to 13. So Dexter is in the middle of 10 and 13. What number can you think of that might come in between 10 and 13? And that is how long Dexter's ribbon might be. So have a bit of a think. What number comes after 10 but before 13? And you've done lots of those, so you should be really good at remembering that. Okay, well I hope you have a good lesson and that you can work through really well.